a wrestler. I am a regional wholesaler at Principal, and today I'll be talking about how to prospect for business solutions cases, what kind of businesses to look for, what industries, and what tools we offer to you to help you in those conversations with your clients. So every year we do a business owner insights survey where we interview 1,000 small to mid-sized business owners to see what their financial priorities are. And this past year, these were our top 5 results. So number 1, you see it's business protection, with 58% of owners saying they have a plan in place to protect their business, but that means that there's a whole lot of other ones that do not already have a plan in place where you can come in and help them establish that. Number 2 was health and wellness solutions, where you can see the majority of them do offer benefits already. Key employee benefits came in at number 3, where only 39% are currently offering benefits, with 65% saying they want to add more. Number 4 is income protection, with half of them having a plan in place. And number 5 would be non-medical benefits, where, as you can see, there's the majority at 70% already offering those benefits. Where my team comes in is on those business protection, key employee benefits, and income protection cases. So in order to establish what type of business they are and where they're at with their needs, we want to see what stage of business they are in. So a new business has been around for 1 to 3 years. They're still getting established. Profits are going back into the company. They have outstanding loans and lines of credit just because they're still trying to build their business up. A growing business has been in place for over 3 years. They're still establishing market share, and they have large expenses like equipment, hires. Maybe they're getting an office at this point with a growing revenue stream, growing staff, where this might be when they're first trying to round out their benefits beyond those basic coverages. An established business has been in place for over 10 years. They're consistent in their cash flow and revenue experience. They have strategies for business transition, buy, sell, with an established client base and relationship management team. This is the area that we are most often working in, is these established businesses, because they tend to have the cash flow to be able to do plans like a deferred compensation plan or key person protection. And lastly, there's transitioning business, where we want to review their benefits and protection strategies, make sure they have that transition plan in place and that new owners can come in smoothly. And they have strategies to help maintain the business and continue to grow the business, even if ownership is transitioning. This is our guide for addressing the needs based on the business stage. So like I was mentioning before, for a new business, we're looking at having that basic coverage in place. And from the beginning, you want to make sure a company has a buy-sell agreement in place. Principal can help with reviewing buy-sell agreements. We recommend doing that every 2 to 3 years to make sure that it is fully updated on any triggering events, whether that would be someone exiting the business, becoming disabled, or passing away. So we want to make sure everything is up to date, that the business value is up to date, and to make sure that there are plans in place to protect the business in case something were to happen, to make sure that business expenses get paid, that employees continue to get paid, and we want to make sure that they have happy employees. So we are looking at key employee benefits, additional retirement plans, and just things to give the employees the full package and give owners full protection and a solid plan for going into retirement. For employees, we want to make sure that they have that basic life and disability insurance, and then for those key employees to have the additional insurance to get them to have that equal percentage of salary covered to the average employee. So that's looking at supplemental insurance, whether that's guaranteed issue for a group basis or on an individual basis. And we want to continue reviewing those plans every year to make sure that we have the right people covered, they have the right amount of coverage, and that employees are satisfied with what they're getting, so they don't want to leave that business. And for protecting the owner and their family, as a business owner, we need to make sure they're in the right retirement plan, that they have their wills and trust current. That also includes having the buy-sell being current. We can help them in addressing estate tax concerns, looking at personal insurance. These are for those high earners that they want to have some non-qualified options and just have life insurance as a protection and as an additional investment opportunity. So, who are your best sales prospects? Let's look at the top 5 industries. And you can see there's a lot of similarity across these 4 categories, where we're looking at professional, scientific, and technical services that's in all of these plan types: construction, manufacturing, finance, insurance. These are positions where the employees are critical. They couldn't be replaced by a robot, and they need to have these plans in place to keep them and their skill set at the company. For the employee size, as you can see at Principal, we really focus on the small to mid-sized business space. So most of these plans are 1 to 99 employees. You can see our deferred comp and our tax exempt plans, we play more in the large business space, but we still have a number of plans in that 1 to 99 employee range. Like I was mentioning before, most of these businesses are established and have been in place for a long time. So we can see for workplace benefits, there's 25 plus years in business. All of these have like quite a bit of years of experience and years of consistent ownership. And then for the sales volume, most of these plans are under 3 million in sales volume. You can see for these non-qualified deferred comp plans and tax exempt plans, there's a much higher sales volume as we have highly compensated executives that are getting these plan types. This is a checklist that you can go through with a business owner when you're meeting with them, or just help you get thinking about the right questions to be asking to help narrow down their priorities. So we want to ask them, would the success of your business be impacted by the loss of a key employee? Have they thought about the transitioning and their employee benefits? Do they have the right qualified retirement plans? Do they need additional retirement plans? Are they covered for their group benefits? Are there contribution limits that are stopping your employees from saving enough for retirement? And then for them as an individual or their family or key employees' families, do they have that individual life insurance and disability insurance and plans just if something were to happen to them, both impacting their business and their personal lives? So now I'm going to move away from PowerPoint and I will be showing you our tools on our website that you can use to help in these conversations once you've narrowed down the priorities.